Guess what? We got sound, but we're crooked. I don't know how to fix that either. So, always something, ain't it? This thing went crooked on me a long time ago, and I ain't figured out how to get it straight. I may have to change cameras because I don't get it. Oh, I had things like that. Oh, crap. But it is. I don't know how to do this, guys. Just don't. Let's see. There we go. Wow. What a freaking mess. I don't understand it. Hi, Trina. Can you hear me now? We do have sound, don't we? Hi, Carol. Hey, can you hear me? Imagine that. I knew what it was. I figured that. But now I got a camera that's goofy. That's why we're at such a weird angle. But hey, we're making this happen. Even though we're at a weird angle. What a nightmare. Yeah, finally got it figured out. There's only one other thing that I didn't try on the other one. It does have a pause button and it may be pushed. So I will try that one more time. But I think this is what I'm going to have to use to create lives on YouTube. Now that Google has to be involved. Thank you, Colin. Well, there's a lot of them here I don't know. Host Kiddoist. Hi. Nice to meet you. Well, I'm just so tickled that we got things working. You know, it's about time. I could drive myself nuts. And not only that, I tried to get my medicine last night and they said they called it in and everything and they didn't do nothing. I still haven't got my meds yet. And today they're telling me the doctor's in surgery. You know, I'm sitting here with a damn cut lung and they're messing around with my meds. But anyway, that's my business, and I'm sorry to shove that on your shoulders. I'll get through this one way or the other because I got the good Lord watching over me. It's so nice to see you all in here. You just tickle me to death. Oh shoot. I've been through called the dang nurses so many times and got the dang pharmacy involved and everything else, and I still haven't seen a pill one. So I don't know when I'm going to get them, if I'm going to get them. All I know is this pain is no fun. It's miserable. It's a whole lot easier to deal with it when you got a little pain med in you. But anyway, Hi, Reza. Imran. Nice to meet you. Myson Payne. Nice to meet you. I don't know if you guys are real people, but I'm a nice guy, so don't get on my bad side, though. You guys are phony balonies. Well, you'll be out of here so fast you won't be able to taste it. So don't have a bunch of time for people that just hear the monkey. You know, we have good chats. We don't have rotten ones. But if I'm saying anything bad about anybody I ain't supposed to be, you just let me know and I'll apologize because that's the way I run things. You know, I'm the nicest guy you'll ever meet, but please be right with me. But I am really glad that everybody's in here and we're talking to each other and the mic is working. I haven't changed anything except for cameras, but they're both got sound built in, so and they both work real good. So there should have been no reason why the other one wasn't working on Windows 7. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's because of Google. And I've had to do this on Windows 10 with Prism and a couple of others that Windows 7 just don't support them. So, I'm not going to get rid of my Windows 7 computer for nobody. That's how I create things is on my Windows 7 computer. This Windows 10 sucks. Only thing I do here is stream. That's it. Well, I'm glad to be back, Neil. Nah, I need no money. This is not about money. I mean, sure, you can all pitch in if you want to, you know, but right now it's about getting it right first before we worry about any money. I had all this computer stuff laying around in here anyway. I've got plenty of computers here, so we ain't got to worry about that. It's just Windows 7 is my baby, and that's got all my creating stuff on it. So to not be able to use that, you know, I can use this. It'll all work, you know. Well, send the money over there, buddy. I mean, I'll take it. That's what I kind of figured. I don't know who got them, but thank you, Tina. I kind of figured they were a bunch of schools, weren't real. But I got good people in here with the wrenches now, so we'll let them go a little ways, but they'll show their true colors. They always do. Yes, I figured that, Trina or Tina. You know, I kind of thought that from the beginning, and we probably got even a few more, but it's all good. This isn't our first rodeo. You all are pretty good with them wrenches. Yeah, I tell you, when you get nothing but lemons, you got to make some lemonade. So that's what we did here. We made some lemonade, and now we are rolling. Everything's good. I'm upstairs and gather. All right. Want to pop in? Say hey. You have to come over here where the camera's at. I see him. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Howdy. You wondering about Mama? Here's Mama. She's getting better. She's up and on her feet. So hey, a lot of you haven't seen her, here. And a lot of you have met her. But this is my mother. She lives with me, and between her and me, we get things done.
slowly most of the time, but we get her done.
There you go.
I'm going to go up and do that.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love
Just
you.
wanted to let you know where it's at.
All right. Yeah, that's my mother. She's doing pretty good. She's a rock star. Yeah, like I said, we don't have time for no drama in here. We got good things to do and good things to say. And I'll give you guys all a sneak peek if you're ready. What I'm going to be taking over to Elaine's Crafting, Hot Damn, Elaine's Crafting. As soon as I go down and check the, hi Cindy, or Chilled. Sorry about that. Nice to see you, buddy. Hi Sano. Nice to see you. But yeah, we're gonna take my little prized possession here and finish it over on Hot Damn Elaine's site. So I haven't been showing it off, but not too much anyway. Yeah, it's awesome to have y'all here. You know, I can see that my mic's working, which is awesome. You know, anyway, I don't know what to do about the dang crooked camera, but we're gonna have to figure that out. But this is a little bit of what we got going on here, and I'll finish it when I get over to Elaine's page. But you guys can kind of see a little bit. When I hit 500 subscribers, this is going to be one of the prizes. You know, I got a few things that I'm going to throw in as prizes when I hit 500 subscribers, and this is one of them. Thanks and all. Yeah, that's, waiting for a star right now, and I need to go down to the mailbox and see if it's there. It's kind of waiting for the dang doctor's office to call the damn refill, but don't know if they're gonna. Thanks, Chilled. It's a new design. It's one that I don't have on my page, only on one video. And thanks. I appreciate that, Carol. I really do. I want to keep building and try to get my channel up to 500 subscribers, so I've been trying to be busy at it. And things would just work with me. Yeah, it's just awesome that we got sound now. Camera's kind of sitting on a roll of toilet paper, but hey, it's working. I might have to do a little switcheroo, put my good camera over here and put that camera over there, and it's half a dozen one, dozen of the other, but whatever it takes to get her to work. And I'm glad we're working, so now I can get a little different angle on things and try to make it better. Yeah, it does take time, Trina. But I've done a lot of streaming. It's just, that no sound thing got me because I knew everything was working right. I just done a StreamYard video right before that. I didn't change anything. So, it just got me. Got me good. Hi, Tracy. Nice to see you. Well, I tell you, I had this whole computer in pieces at Christmas time. The dang thing, I finally got her put back together, and was able to put my brain in it, but I think it has a few brain parts, and it's not 100%, but it's a whole lot better than what I had. So I was lost without my big computer, and it's got all my stuff on it. But I got this little Windows 10 one here just because I had problems with streaming. I had to do it all on Windows 10 and it sucks. I could do it on Windows 7, but you got to put a certain program on there. And I just haven't, I'm not really that program's savvy. I can get by, but the software I don't really know real well. So there's a way to get that to work right, but I just don't know how to do it myself. So I'll figure it out sooner or later. Like I said, I'm just happy to have what I got right now. I mean, we're making it work, and that's all that matters right now. Yeah, I don't like paying for stuff, Trina. So what I usually do is just I got hard drives here that fill up a box. So I'll empty everything that I create and then I'll start over again. And it's all on them hard drives somewhere. What I actually need to do is have more than just YouTube. But I haven't really played, you know, how do you get the cloud without paying for it, Trina? I don't understand that. This computer here, I've done, I debloated the thing and it took away most of the stuff on it even stuff that I need. So it got rid of a lot of stuff and it loads really fast and all that, but I lost a lot of stuff in the process. I don't know how you get the cloud without paying for it, though. That's a new one for me. And I don't use my phone for social media. It's used for a phone and Prism. That's it. I use Prism on that because I can use that outside. Other than that, I use my phone for my phone. I don't do none of this stuff on my phone. I'm a computer guy, and that's where I'll do most of my stuff. So, what are we investigating, Trina? What are you What are you talking? Yeah, you can investigate it and tell me how to do it to where it don't cost me any money. That'd be great. All right, sounds good, Trina. But I didn't mean to pull all you people away from something if you was having something else go on. So you know, it's all good if you can't stay. Well, I think I come a long ways by switching computers because I can at least got volume now. Now I get my camera fixed there, and that'll be what I need to do. But it might get sent back to where I bought it from if I can't get it to go straight again. Yeah, I haven't been really paying attention to none of that stuff. I was kind of waiting for the inauguration. I'll watch all of that, but been trying to focus on my dang lung, and get it better before I do too much of anything. But heck, they ain't gonna give me no pain meds to take care of my stuff. I'm just gonna have to wear myself out, I guess, so I can at least sleep at the end of the day. I don't know if I like old Mike Johnson all that well for the Speaker of the House, but there ain't much I can do about that. He seems too wishy-washy for me. I was hoping that, when we get Mr. Trump in there, that we could get rid of all them people that's in there and start fresh. Get rid of them old people in there already. They need to go. We need a whole new House and we need a whole new Senate, you know. But we got to have real people that we can put in there that we can trust. Oh, I got you, Carol. Yeah, we got to do what we got to do. So if that's what we got to do to make it happen, well, then that's what we got to do. You're right, Neil. No drama. I'm not a drama guy. When it comes to drama, I see that X up there. I just shut her off. That's my drama buster. I don't put up with that kind of crap. I'm here as a real person. I want to be treated as a real person, and I want to treat all you as real people because that's what we need to do. We got to unite and get together, you know, because that's the only way we're going to change anything. Yeah. So I don't know if I need to create any more mods in here. Right now it looks good, but I don't know what all your schedules are. So, hopefully we got everything covered. You know. You guys are a lot faster at that stuff than I am. That's for sure. When you got a good mod just by how things flow on your page. And you guys got my page under control really nice, and I appreciate all of you. Ha 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 ha. Ah, I hear you, Tracy. It's all good, girl. It's all good. I got you, Trina. That's good because y'all come a running for me yesterday when I was having problems and I felt really bad. But now I can say, oh, what was going on today. So we got her fixed and we move on. But all you coming to my rescue was an awesome thing yesterday. Uh-oh. Don't need none of that. I'm having no problems in that area. Yeah. Chill, there's so much corruption and all this shit that we need to weed out. It's gonna take a while. It's Yep, there you go, Trina. They can have all that. Not me. That's funny, Tracy. Mhm. I love you, and there's not a dang thing anybody's gonna do about it, but I'm gonna love you till I can't love you anymore. Yep. We've united a great, big, large family, and now we're see little families popping up all over the place. We have been instrumental over the last 4 years of uniting and getting to know each other. And maybe it's just through this internet, and maybe it's through people going and visiting each other and stuff like that. But I tell you what, we have a family here like nothing else. Yes, that's right, chilled. They do work for us, and it's time they remember that crap. You know, we know it's right. They don't. They think they are somebody higher and above all of us, and they ain't. They are just simple people just like we are, and it's time they realize that. And with enough of us getting together, they are gonna know we're here and we run the show. They don't. And it's happening. It's just slowly happening, but it is happening. That's right, Carol. We don't have time for games. This is serious stuff. When you got, geez, just had mom, she just delivered or bought some groceries, and I'll tell you what, the prices on that stuff are insane. It is too damn high priced at all these stores, and it's got to change. I can't even remember what she gave $10 for, but I'm trying to think. It wasn't. It was something simple. I can't remember what it was. That's right. We the people gonna have to be the people. We need to have that convention of the states, and we need to change things to where there's term limits on all them people in the Senate and all them people in the House, because having fresh blood in there every few years is exactly what we need. No more lifetime congressmen. No more. That cannot happen no more. We got to change that. Lifetime career of being a politician is over. All they do is take all of our money and do whatever they want to do with it. Exactly, chilled. Most of the food is been tampered with, and it don't taste like it used to. When you take out all the expensive ingredients in something, what do you end up with? You end up with a pile of poo. That's what you end up with. You got to make it the way it was intended to be made. You don't rob all the ingredients out of it just because you can't afford it. And if you can't afford it, you shouldn't be selling food, period. I'm tired of their nasty food and the nasty food prices. That's right, Trina. But a lot of us don't have the room to have a garden, and the ones that do don't want to have a garden. I'm sitting wrong geologically to have a garden. I mean, where the sun shines and where it don't, my yard's really not set up for a garden. It'd have to be an inside garden. And that's something that I do play with. I just don't have the sunshine in the right spots during the day. But yeah, we need to grow our own food. We need to get hooked up with a farmer for our meat. One that actually will sell you a half a cow or a quarter of a cow or a quarter of a pig, or the same thing applies. Get your eggs and your chickens from the chickens. I mean, geez, $10 for an 18 pack of eggs at the store down here today. That's what it was. Eggs. A carton 18 pack of eggs cost us $10 today. That's right. That's what needs to happen, Trina. We all need to get together and barter. And you want to know what? In this little town here, I've got at least 6 people that are with me. That's not bad. My neighbor's with me. I got one up the street that's with me. I got one over the way that's with me. And I got a few others too. It's just a matter of just keep on collecting. You know what? It's going to get better. It is going to get better, but the only way it's going to get better is by us making it better. You know, they can't just keep gouging the heck out of you and think you're going to have the money to recoup because pretty soon it's all gone. Yeah, all their freaking, they do the same thing with cows and pigs and and chickens and turkeys. They farm have a big old god dang, slaughtery house of them. And then they try to raise them on nothing and expect that you're going to get a good turkey in the end, and you don't. Yeah, I mean, we all got to pitch in on this, You see all the bad things that are happening all around the world, and what are them people doing? The $750 that the rotten president that from the past has give them $750 to replace everything they own. My God, what has this world came to? The people in Hawaii don't know what to do with that. People in North Carolina don't know what to do with that. People in Tennessee don't know what to do with that. I mean, how much more does it have to go on? I'm sorry I'm on a roll today, guys, but you know what? I've been holding all this stuff in for a long, long time. Well, thank you, Christina. It's nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's just the way I feel, and I know it's the truth. I believe in the good Lord, and I know this ain't the way He wanted us to live, you know. And the only way we're going to get rid of this crap is to do it ourselves. Ain't nobody else going to help us. They can promise us the world, but I haven't seen none of them get off their ass and do anything. It's all been a bunch of talk. Follow that walk. It's what it's about. We need to stand up, we need to stand tall, and we need to be proud because we know exactly what it's going to take to make this world a better place. And that's getting rid of all the rotten ones out there. That's coming. Whether it be by gun, whether it be by a judge, or whether it be by a mob. Who in the hell knows? But they need to go. That's all I can tell you. It's time to start over and it's time to start right again. That's the way this country was set up in the beginning, and it needs to go back. And you know what? All you got to do is dig out the constitutions and read them. It's right in there, and the Bible has it right in there too. So you can pick your poison on where you want to find your information, but it's there. They keep trying to erase it and change it, but it's not going to change, and they're not going to erase it. There's plenty of us still alive, and while we're still alive, we need to get this changed. If we have to go buy our own property and we all pitch in on it and we all move in our RVs or however we do it, you know what? Together we can move mountains, but by ourselves we are no good. We got to stick together and we got to unite. I mean, there's many ways to solve what we want to solve. I mean, a lot of us don't want to give up our land and a lot of us don't want to give up our homes because we put so much time in it. We've invested so much in time and other things into our homes that we don't want to get rid of them. But you know what? I'm ready to sell mine and move on right now. It don't matter. If I know I'm going to a place where there's lots and lots of people and they all feel the same way I do, it will be a much better place than where I'm at right now. And that's the way I feel. That's right. The Constitution, it's simple. It's time to go back to that simple and quit trying to make definitions for everything that's in it. It's not made to be like that. Well, we don't never own our homes with taxes because you got to pay for your house over and over again when you figure out your taxes. Well, that's why I live in a shack and my taxes are cheap. I've never done anything to this house on the outside since I moved here in 1988. And my taxes, I filed homestead when I got here. And my taxes have not been over $200 since I've been here. You got to do what you got to do to make it. And you want to know what? I get a Social Security check. I'm 63 years old, but my Social Security check is $600 a month. Try to live on that. Try to pay all your bills and try to pay for your Wi-Fi and try to pay for your vehicles and try to pay for your groceries and try to pay for a problem that you had with your house, either it be a roof or a basement or something like that, or a hot water heater or a furnace. You can't do it on the money I make. My Social Security is really low because I've always worked for myself. I wasn't out there trying to make everybody else rich. I was trying to be out there and survive on my own. You even Neil? Well, I'm glad you popped in if you are. I really appreciate you. You enjoy your day, Neil, and have a good one. And I'm sorry I'm rattling on, and it does get old after a while. But I love you, brother, and I'll see you on the next one. You have an awesome day. But yeah, we all know what needs to be done. And, hi, Darlene. Nice to see you. Glad you popped in. Everybody in here is getting an earful today, Old Two Finger here is on a roll. Hi, Debbie. Nice to see you. I've never been on this roll before, far as in here, but after the crap they put me through over the last few days, I'm on a roll now, you know. And a whole bunch of us need to be on a roll, and we need to be in the right spots to do it, you know. Oh gosh, how are we going to change this world, and how are we going to make it better? You know, I'm sure Trump, he's thinking the same thing, you know. Well, I have been, Trina, you know. But you think about our president and what he's going to say on the 20th and what he's going to do and what he's doing right now. You got to know he's facing an uphill battle because they're trying to kill him as we stand and speak right now. You know, I'm saying we has to be really careful and we got to keep our eyes open because right now is anything can happen, you know? And I hate to even bring it up, but it's the truth. You know, I pray for that guy every night and day. It's like, man, Lord, you keep that man alive. He's trying to do your work. He's trying to do our work. He's trying to be there for us like he has been 4 years ago. And, he got robbed out of all that, and we all know it. They did this on purpose, and they are trying to sink us. And without the good Lord being a part of this, there's no way we're going to make it. Why do you think Elon Musk is turning to the Lord? Why do you think Donald Trump is turning to the Lord? There is there is the answer. That's why. In God lies the answer, and there is no other answer. You can get out your Bible or you can get out your Constitution and read it because it's in there. But I've been rambling on for 39 minutes. I think I'll take me a little pot break here and let somebody else talk for a while. Just feel free. I'm just so blessed to have you all sitting here with me. That is a blessing that will linger for a long, long time. Like I said, you are all my family now. I mean, gosh, we put up with each other's stuff for the last 3 years. You know, we are family, brothers and sisters working towards the same goals, trying to be better people and help people out when they need it. You know, God don't expect any more than that from us. We are doing what we need to be doing. You know, I try to help somebody out every time I get a chance. It may be a $10 bill here, and it may be a chili dinner. You know, it may be a barbecued pork sandwich, or it may be $100 bill. You just never know what you're going to get. You know, it's kind of like that movie with Tom Hanks. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And that's where we're at right now. You know what I used to do? I'm a handyman, Trina. I do a little bit of everything. You know, there isn't anything that I haven't tried to do. Anytime something popped in my way and I didn't know how to do it, I still tried to do it to learn how. That is in my nature. I try to learn everything that I'm around. That's why I got so much junk in here. I've got tools of all kinds of different trades, and that's what I did. You know, I worked for people and made them rich too, but I learned at an early age that all I'm doing is making them rich, and I ain't putting any money in my pocket, you know, other than a wage. And the wages weren't that good back in my day, not like they are today. So I was lucky to make $8 an hour doing what I did, and I did some really heavy work, you know. I can sheetrock, I can do framing a house, I can, you know, put a bathroom in, I can work on cars from front to back. You know, I built a race car. Uh, I built a couple other cars too, but let's see, what else can I do? I can plumb. I can do electrical work. I can do little concrete work. Uh, Shit, I did a lot of mowing. I did a lot of stripping and waxing floors. Uh, you know, you name it, and I probably on the aspect of it, I've done it. You know, that's what kind of work I've done. I've done a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and tried to make everybody happy no matter what I did. You know, and one thing I learned of doing all these different things is it's not a mistake until you can't fix it. So I made a lot of mistakes, but I was able to fix a lot of them to where they weren't called mistakes. Well, Carol, if you were near me, I'd come over right now. You know I would. And what do you need done? Just let me know, Carol. If I can help you, I sure will. You know, this has been a pretty good live, and I'm glad everything worked. With all this stuff coming out, it's going to make my night go a whole lot better. At least I know what I had to do to get it fixed, and that's the whole thing. I won't even monkey around. It's just I got to change things around now that I know what I know. I got to put all my good stuff to this computer for streaming, and stuff like that. That way, you need plumbing done. What do you need done, Carol? You need what, sewer problems in the basement, or what kind of plumbing we talking about? You got a uh, what do they call that? Well, you got a septic tank or what? Uh, yeah, I know, Trina, but I'm not a very patient guy when I'm pretty sure everything's working, and then I try to do a live stream and it's not working. It kind of got me a little more inside than it did outside, if you know what I mean. Upstairs bathroom remodel. Well, I'll tell you what, Carol, I'm not a conventional, I don't do it conventionally like people do it. They would go out and buy the cupboards and buy all that stuff like there where I make them, you know. I mean, that's the way I do things. If I was gonna put a vanity in a bathroom, I'd be building the vanity. I wouldn't be buying one because that cheap shit that they sell just falls apart. But I would be building one out of real wood, so it would cost good money. That's the way I roll. And someday, if I ever get mine done, because when I started on all my cupboards and all that stuff, I ended up getting a divorce and I kicked this house to the curb for over 10 years. I lived in the city in my van and I didn't do nothing here but keep it checking on it every 2 weeks. I'd come here and check on my house. All the bills were on and everything was on, but there was nobody living here because I was living in a van in the city, so I didn't have to drive back and forth every day. And I was working for a guy that owned a bar, and I did all his mechanic work, plus I did all his work at the bar that when things broke, I had to fix it. So besides that, I cleaned the bar in the morning before they ever opened. So, you know, I've done quite a bit of things like that for a little bit of nothing for them guys. I finally found out that I'm worth a little bit more than that. And I always thought I'd find somebody that would take a hold of me and keep me busy and he'd treat me like a king. But you know what? I never have found that person because most of them want to take advantage of you. Yeah, I do, Trina, for the most part. I do what I got to do. You know, I make it. I didn't give a whole lot of money for this house, and we're still living in it, so it's paid for itself many times over. I cannot complain. I have the good Lord that shines His blessings on me each and every day, and I cannot complain about that either. So, when I do complain, I got good reason to complain, because otherwise I wouldn't say a word. If I wasn't sitting here in deep pain, I wouldn't even be bothered about these doctors crap. But I tell you what, if they're going to do that to me, here's how I look at that. When they want to see me come in for an appointment, it's like that. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel right now. It's like I forgot. Just like you forgot about my meds, I forgot. So every dog has their day. Don't never forget that. You all will get your shout when you're ready. Everybody has their day and everybody gets their day. And that's what life's all about. But, I could say, hi, Denise. I don't think, oh, sorry, that was wrong. But anyway, you know, I love you all. You don't know how much. And I'm going to hang in there. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be right here talking to you all. You know, that's what I'm going to be. I want to talk to my family and I want to know what's going on and I want to know exactly, you know, can we change this or can we change that? That's crazy, Trina, and I don't blame you. I'd be complaining too. You want to know what? I've got one heck of a internet provider. Everything's been really good since we switched to these, you know. And I'll tell you what, they got fiber optic, and I got really good internet. I pay $74 a month for what I got, but I'm able to do my YouTube and everything else that I need to do. So that's not bad. I cannot complain. Yeah, Tarina, you're having a problem with your cable company like I'm having a problem with my dang doctors and nurses playing with my meds. And that's a bunch of crap. That's a lot of money, Trina. They should be catering to you like no other. You know, you just think of that times 100 people. You know what I mean? Well, and they get it for nothing, damn near. All they got to do is vest in the right stuff. That's just internet. That's too much money, Trina. That's the fastest internet you can get for that price. Shouldn't be having outages. Should be having rock and rolling, man. That should be the fastest stuff out there for that kind of money. I know for the fastest that provider that I got, $130, and you got the giga internet, and it's supposed to be the fastest they got. So I don't know so much about fast, but it's the most they got. Well, there's your problem. you know, if I'll bet when you ask for that senior discount, you get discounted. All right, you get discounted in your service. I already was thinking that too, but I sure in the heck don't want them to make my service go worse. So I'm just staying right where I'm at there. Well, that's good. Didn't have to deal with it, Trina. Hi, Astaway. Yeah, I have sound now. Finally, had changed computers, but I got sound. Now, when I put that camera over here on this computer and it don't work, well, then we know it's the camera. And that's what I'm going to be checking next. So, it's just a matter of weeding things out before you find out what's working and what's not. So, and I'm sorry for the weird angle we're at right now because that camera is something wrong with it, and I ain't figured out how to fix it. But it works. It's just upside. It's just crooked. You're sideways when you got it right, and it's like, holy crap! Always something. You know. I didn't give a whole lot of money for it, so I'm not out a whole lot of money. But still, it should work right. I'm gonna have to type it in and do some research on the camera to see if I can fix it. But so far, it's got us through today, so it's all good. We've had almost an hour stream, so it's been pretty good. Can't complain. But there's other people on here that have streams too, and I don't want to get into anybody's stream, so I will be probably closing this down within the next 6 minutes. That way we're right at an hour and everything went pretty good. And I got to let y'all have a little wind of my battle today, and you guys was able to share a little bit of your battle with me. And we keep working together, and we'll find a way to make this all work for everyone. And that's what I'm about. I want to see everybody happy. You know, when I come on here, I don't want bad problems. I want good stuff. I'm in Iowa, Trina. That's where I'm at. You too, Chilled. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. And when I'm out and about and I see you live, I'll be out and about and check you out. So you have a great evening. May God bless and shine his light upon you. And we'll talk to you later, buddy. Nice to see you. Yeah, well, I got another 5 minutes. So if anybody wants to say anything, you got 5 minutes to do so. And then we'll move on and let somebody else have fun. Hi, Bullet and Barbecue. Good to see you. Yeah, I had to switch computers, but I got things working. So just a matter of weeding out which thing's bad. But glad to see you stop by, buddy. Yeah, I'll be well, that's great. Glad to hear it, Bullet and Barbecue. I'm looking forward to, doing quite a bit of streaming here lately, so I need to get things right and make sure everything's working when I go live. So this was the start of that. I learn something new every day, and I believe if you don't learn something new every day, something's wrong. So, that's kind of the way I live my life, and I'm always open to learning. But you guys will really get to know me before we're all done, you know. We'll know each other like brothers and sisters should. Hi, Jerry. Nice to see you. Glad you popped by. Well, I'm glad you caught me before you didn't, because I am getting ready to shut this down here pretty soon. That's funny, Trina. But you didn't miss me, Jerry, so it's all good. Hi, Jerry. Nice to see you. I love you just like I love the rest. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Google and Windows 7 is the problem. I don't think it has anything to do with any equipment, but by the time I get done, I'll know for sure exactly what the problem is. So we're just kind of hanging out here and enjoying having a good live stream, talking to people, and you kind of all miss me venting, but you can watch it back. You'll get to see everything that we did here. Yeah, I haven't got a chance to watch that Bullets and Barbecue, but I'll probably check a little bit of that out when I have a little free time. I tell you, I've been kind of miserable since last night, and they still haven't fixed me up yet. But uh, and I don't really think they're gonna. But we'll find out. I ain't give up hope yet. Yes, we did, Trina, and you guys rocked like rock stars, just like I knew you would. And that's awesome thing to have in the chat. Rock stars. But anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye for now and hope to see you soon. I gotta get some other things done too. I haven't ate anything for dinner or anything right now, so I'm gonna let y'all go and we'll catch y'all later. And hopefully I didn't bother anybody's time out there that taking all their subscribers away, because that's not what I'm about. I'm just about trying to figure out my stuff so that when I'm ready to go live, I get to go. Anyway, you all have a wonderful day. I love each and every one of you. May God shine his light upon you and take care of your needs as he does mine. And with that, I'll let you all go and have a great day and night. And I'll probably see you on the flip side before the day's even over. Have a good one. And this is Two Figure signing off.